Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about Bootstrap framework. We will be discussing what is Bootstrap, why Bootstrap is important, what are the different features in Bootstrap, and the most important thing is how you can create a responsive website using Bootstrap and the ease and the simplicity that Bootstrap provides in creating a responsive website. So let us start our discussion for Bootstrap. So friends, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click on the subscribe button to get all the important video tutorials on web development. So friends, let us start our discussion on Bootstrap. First thing is it is a free front end framework. You don't need to buy or purchase. It is a very good framework to create a responsive website, to create HTML, CSS, then use for faster and easier web development. Earlier, before Bootstrap, the way through which the responsive website was created was using media queries, in which we have to write different queries for different size of the device. But after Bootstrap, anyone who has knowledge of basic HTML, CSS, he can easily create responsive design that fits on all the device easily with single coding using this Bootstrap. So Bootstrap gives you the ability to easily create responsive design. Now first advantage and very good advantage, it is compatible on all modern browsers. So while creating your HTML, you are pretty much sure that you don't need to test on different browsers, because as you know, as a developer, when we create any HTML, we have to test on different browser, different version of browser. So Bootstrap framework, it takes care of everything so that you don't need to do these extra testing. You are pretty much sure that it will be working on all the modern as well as old browsers. Easy to use. As I've already told you, anybody who has just basic knowledge of HTML and CSS, they can start using Bootstrap, and it is responsive. The HTML that you will be creating, it will be responsive on all the devices. Now, the first question that comes in our mind is how to install, how to use this Bootstrap. It's very simple. Just like any simple style sheet, you have to give the reference of this Bootstrap style sheet. There are two ways. One way is you have to download all the source code and then give the path on your local machine or in the folder. Another thing is Bootstrap provide the minified version of CSS and JavaScript. You can directly include in your page and start doing your coding. For JavaScript, it requires jQuery. So this bootstrap.min.js, this requires jQuery. So you have to include jQuery. And for this CSS, you can directly include in your head tag. Once you have included this, now what you have to do, you have to simply use the classes of this particular bootstrap.min.css. If you are creating a table, you have to just use the table classes. If you are using a form, you have to use the form classes. Anything that you are going to implement, you have buttons, there are different classes of buttons. So all the components are there, all the style sheets are there. Now what you have to do, whatever is required in the project, you have to just select that particular component and implement it. Now if we talk about the structure of a Bootstrap, structure is very similar to HTML, because it is a normal HTML. You can see we have head tag, we have body tag, and starting HTML, the doc type is HTML5. You can see the main thing that is important is, you can see here we are implementing the link of this CSS, and here we are using this bootstrap.main.js. And as I told you that because it is using jQuery, so we need this jQuery library. This is very simple. Now every HTML that you create using Bootstrap, it has a main body container, it has the main container, and the class name is container. Whenever you are putting your HTML in a container, you are making sure that it will give you the layout that is compatible on all the browser. So the main container should be the container class. Now you have two types of container. One is container class when you are going to create a fixed size layout. If you want to make a full size layout, then the class will be container hyphen fluid. So you can see there are two classes. These two classes are basically responsible to make your page responsive. This is container and container fluid. Container fluid class, as I told you, you don't need to write a new CSS, no need to discover anything new, you just need to use these classes. This is a parent class that will contain everything, so they have given the name container. So if you want to a full width web page, you need to use this container fluid. Now, Bootstrap is basically a grid system. So your screen is divided into 12 columns. Now, based upon your requirement, if you want to divide your screen into two equally column, you can say 6, 6. If you want 3, 3, 3, you have to create 4 columns. So based upon that, you can create. Now, again the classes. The classes call access means for extra small devices that have less than 576 pixel. Column SM, that is screen width equal to or greater than 576. Then column medium, column large, column extra large. So for different devices, we have different classes. You have to just add these classes in the table, in the div that you are going to use. It's as simple as that. You can see this. As I told you, the screen is divided into 12 columns and you can put into row. In this row, you can see it is divided into 4 equal columns and it will be working on small device, small device, small device. So these 4 columns will be showing 4 column in small device. If you are going to see an extra small device, then it will show vertically one after another. Again, this row, it has first column will be 4 and second column will be 8, and we are mentioning it for small device. So friends, this was basic introduction of Bootstrap. It's very easy. You can easily use this Bootstrap tutorial and you can start implementing your responsive design. You can start using the container class and you will see how it fits on different device. So friends, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.